Alright, let's talk about one of the most fascinating matchups in all of boxing, Southpaw versus Orthodox. This isn't just about throwing punches. It's a high-stakes chess match where every move, every angle, and every adjustment can determine who comes out on top. Now, here's the setup. Orthodox fighters, your more traditional right-handers, make up most of the boxing world. They lead with their left foot and throw their big power shots with their right hand. Southpaws, on the other hand, are the rarer lefties. They lead with their right foot, and their power hand is their left. This difference creates an open stance, where their lead hands and feet face off on the same side. What does this mean? Angles become a battlefield, and the alignment of their power shots, the straight right for the Orthodox and the straight left for the Southpaw, makes things extra dangerous. Now, Southpaws often have a natural advantage. Why? Because Orthodox fighters don't face them as often, and that unfamiliarity gives the Southpaw an edge. A Southpaw's game plan usually revolves around controlling the angles. Their golden rule is to keep their lead foot outside the Orthodox fighter's lead foot. This positioning not only keeps them in the perfect spot to land their straight left hand, but also keeps them away from the Orthodox fighter's big right hand. Add in some feints, movement to disrupt the rhythm, and circling away from the power hand, and you've got a frustrating puzzle for any Orthodox fighter to solve. And when their opponent gets static or overly aggressive, the Southpaw can sneak in a lead right hook, an underutilized but highly effective weapon. But don't count the Orthodox fighter out. They've got tools to crack the Southpaw puzzle. Their main goal? Win the foot battle. If they can keep their lead foot outside the Southpaws, they neutralize that angle advantage and set themselves up to land their straight right hand, which is perfectly aligned to break through the Southpaw's guard. Orthodox fighters can also use a double or triple jab to disrupt the Southpaw's rhythm and close the distance. Movement is key too. By circling clockwise, away from the Southpaw's left hand, they force the Southpaw to reset their angles. And let's not forget body shots. A good left hook to the body, especially to the liver, can slow down the Southpaw and limit their movement. Each stance has its strengths and weaknesses. Southpaws thrive on creating angles and using their straight left hand, but they're vulnerable to a sharp straight right and struggle against jab-heavy fighters who smother their rhythm. Orthodox fighters are more experienced in their style, but their unfamiliarity with Southpaws can lead to hesitation, leaving them open to counters if they lose the angle battle. This chess match has played out in countless classic fights. Think of Manny Pacquiao's explosive angles and speed dismantling Miguel Cotto, or Floyd Mayweather's clinical straight right hand neutralizing Zab Judah. And who can forget Vasily Lomachenko's incredible footwork and angles against Jorge Linares, even though Linares managed to land a knockdown with a well-placed straight right? At the end of the day, this matchup is all about strategy. For Southpaws, it's about controlling the angles, landing that straight left, and staying mobile. For Orthodox fighters, it's about taking away those angles, landing the straight right, and keeping the Southpaw off balance. This isn't just boxing, it's a battle of adjustments, where the smarter, more disciplined fighter usually comes out on top. So next time you watch a Southpaw versus Orthodox fight, pay attention to the footwork, the angles, and the subtle tactics at play. You'll see why this is one of boxing's most beautiful chess matches.